guys, welcome back. So in this video, I want to talk about my 2020 financial review. So typically every month I do like a budget, and I also every month I show like where I'm at debt wise and how much I've paid down my debt every month. But since this is December, I decided instead of doing it just for December, I would do a yearly review just to see how far I've come and areas that I've fallen off over the year. So first, let's talk about at the beginning. At the beginning of the year, 2020, seems like such a long time ago. A much simpler and easier time. Anyway, so at the beginning, as far as debt goes, I had $48,728.20 in debt. If you're new to the channel, my debt was credit cards. I have two. One is the Citi credit card and one is the Apple credit card. And then outside of that, I had student loans. So let's see. As far as the student loans goes, at the very beginning of the year, I had $36,983.23 in debt for student loans. Outside of that, I had the Apple credit card, like I said, and at the beginning of the year, I started with $2,885.03 owed to the Apple credit card. And then with my Citi credit card, at the highest point of 2020, I owed $8,859.94. As far as savings, at the beginning of the year, I had $1,266 in savings. So let's talk about each one of these things and how they've changed over the year. First, let's talk positive. Let's go into my savings. So as I said at the beginning of the year, I have $1,266 in savings. That was from just me like periodically putting money in savings. For a long time, I was following like the Dave Ramsey like financial freedom plan, and like the first step is to having $1,000 in savings. So that's why I have like at least 1,000. I'm not really sure where the $266 came from, but that's how I started the year. And then the year progressed and the world changed, and everything happened. I never lost my job throughout the year, thank God. But at one point in the year, someone on my team got laid off, and it was a very like scary, eye-opening moment. I'm in the tech field. For like overall, we've been pretty like safe as far as our jobs have gone, but still someone on my team got laid off. And when that happened, I was like, if that happened to me and all I had was like $1,000 in savings, like I would be in trouble. That's like, I couldn't live like more than a month off of that money. So after that happened, I decided to beef up my savings and not go as hard on paying off my debt. I think I like cut down to just doing like the minimum mainly for my debts until I could have like a safer number in savings. So throughout the year, I kept putting money towards savings until I got to $6,000, and then I stopped adding towards my savings. So now I'm at $6,009, and that $9 is from interest. My savings is in a high yield savings account. So every month I get like a small percentage added back into the savings account. And over time that has made me $9. Not a lot, but I'll take it. So that's where I'm at as far as savings. Next, let's talk about student loans. So at the beginning of the year, I had $36,983.23 in student loans. If you are not hip on current events, once the pandemic happened, the federal government decided to pause all payments on federal student loans. So since March, and they recently updated it, so it's going to be from March 2020 all the way to the end of January 2021. You do not have to make payments on federal student loans. Not only the payments, but also there's no interest accruing on any of the federal student loans. And you can still make payments if you want, but if you don't, it's not going to count against you. You can't go to collections over it. Like, it's just paused through the end of January 2021. When I heard that, that was great. I was really happy about it, but I couldn't really pay down that debt as much as I wanted to because I had high interest credit card debt. And I've been kicking myself over the fact that I put so much money on the credit cards, because if I didn't have those credit cards, I could have significantly paid down my student loans throughout this year. But I try to not dwell on things that I can't change. So it is what it is. But I did decide to pay off the interest on my student loans. So at the beginning, when this all happened, I just started putting money towards paying down the interest. So I still have the principal, which is a pretty big amount, but there's no interest on my student loans. So then when they do start making us pay again, I'll be just paying down the principal and no interest, which is nice. All I have left on the student loans is the principal, which leaves me at $34,387.29. So I paid a little more than $1,500. I don't know. Hold on, I'll do the math. Oh, okay. I'm really bad at math. I'm glad I checked. So I paid down my student loans by $2,595.94 through the course of the year. Now, once I paid off the interest, shortly after that, I stopped making payments altogether because I just decided to focus all my money on paying down my credit cards. So I haven't paid anything towards the student loans since September, August, something like that. But yeah, so that's how the student loans are looking. Next, I think I'll talk about the Citi credit card next. So, okay. If you've seen my other video that talked about how I kind of wilded out after paying off my car, I was so disciplined when I paid off that car that when I finally paid it off, I was like, I deserve to treat myself. And I just kept treating myself for months past my limits. And and by limits, I mean past what I had in my checking account, and just put stuff on my credit card. Now the thing, I put a lot of stuff on it, but the big things that made an impact, I bought a new couch, a pretty expensive couch. It's a sectional, and it's pretty big. So that was expensive. I bought a new bed frame. I bought a brand new TV. So I put a lot of high price items on it that added up. And like I said, at the highest point in March, my credit card was at $8,859.94. So over the course of the year, I have been throwing money at that credit card to pay it off as much as I could. So now it is at $2,626.47. And that is as of Saturday, December 19th, 2020, the day that I'm filming this video. I do think that it's going to go down a little bit more by the end of the year. So anytime I get paid from YouTube, I put that money towards paying off the credit card, and I haven't gotten paid from YouTube yet. So I do think that number is going to go down by a little bit. But anyways, that's where it's at as of the filming of this video. Last but not least, the Apple credit card. That one was frustrating. So at the beginning of the year, I had $2,088. messed it up again, $2,885.03 on the Apple credit card. And nothing from that card was actually from the Apple store. Like I was just using it as a regular credit card, and that's how much I put on it. And just like random stuff. I can't even tell you like what I actually bought with it. Anyway, that card makes me upset. But I realized like this is really dumb and you shouldn't have put so much stuff on that credit card. So I paid it down all the way through up until June of this year. I paid it down to $299.30. And then my computer broke. I made a whole video about it, but I could no longer use my computer to edit videos, and that's really important for me since I'm on YouTube. So I needed a new computer, and I got one and I put it on the Apple credit card. I also wanted a new iPad. Did not need it, just wanted it. And I was already spending so much on the computer. I was like, what's another $1,000? So I got the iPad and I'm using it right now with my notes. I do really like it. It wasn't like a good financial investment at all because I had one. I just wanted the like iPad Pro, and I wanted like the updated pencil. I can't really say that I regret it though, because I do like it, and because it costs so much, I make sure that I use it. Like all of my notes for YouTube are on here. I do like bullet journaling on here. Anyway, I'm using it, but it was expensive. So after I got the new iPad and I got the MacBook, I was further into debt on that card after being so close to paying it off. In August, my new debt on the Apple credit card was $4,120.63. So I put like an additional $4,000 on that card, basically, which was really frustrating because like I was so close to paying it off. But now in December, now in December, the balance on the Apple credit card is $2,440.85. I made a lot of progress with my paying off debt this year, despite a global pandemic. So I am proud of myself for that. The whole Apple credit card thing was a setback, which was annoying, but it is what it is. But overall, I did pay down a pretty good amount of debt. So let's go over that. So at the beginning of the year, I started with $48,728.20. And by the end of the year, I'm at $39,338.78. So if we do some quick math with my handy dandy calculator, I paid down my debt in 2020 by $9,389.42. So that's not bad, right? Like I think that that's doing pretty good. Especially the fact that I like went further into debt with the Apple card. So I would have done even better if it hadn't been for that. That was my fault. I'm not like trying to, like I'm taking accountability for that being my fault, but I'm just saying if that hadn't happened, I would have done even better this year. And I probably would have paid off the Citi Card by now. And or I would have been like really close to paying the Citi Card off. Oh well, that'll be something that I do in 2021. But yes, so that's where I'm at financially. That is my review of my finances for 2020. I hope that this was entertaining, maybe informative. I don't know. I hope you watched. If you're still here through the end, thanks for watching. Like the video, subscribe to the channel, write some comments down below. How did you guys do financially this year? I understand this was a hard year for a lot of people. I don't do this to brag or anything. Just wanted to share my story for what it's worth. But yeah, so subscribe to the channel if you're not already subscribed, share the video, and I'll see you next time. Bye.